All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Chris here, Better Investing. Today is January 15th, 2026, Thursday. Not even sure if I even said that right. I've been going for a few days. Had a stomach bug, man. I've been in and out sick the last 2 weeks, man. Not the best way to start off my 2026 year, right? Just week before that, I kind of like had like a cold, and then I think was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. I came down with like some sort of stomach bug. It didn't last too long, but I could barely eat during that time. I tried to trade, I really couldn't. I started to feel a little bit better yesterday. But yeah, that's enough to kind of talk about me. Let's just go over the market. Not gonna be here for a long time. Honestly, I think it's still one of the. It's a tough market overall. Um, I mean, it's one of those periods where like things are working, but not really getting a lot of follow through, and it's in stocks that you probably don't you rarely trade, right? So you don't really have a feel for how they trade. Um, I don't know why I don't see my drawings anymore here. I don't know if I deleted them or not. But all right, this is SPY right here. Kind of pulled back. All right, but we are still kind of making higher lows. From this day back here. I'm kind of mad my drawings are going. I don't know what happened. Um, I know I had a line right around here. Um, and I probably want to knock this peak down right here. Right? Yeah, I mean, really, like, since this moved down, beginning of December, right, and then we kind of had this little holiday move. Really, market hasn't really went anywhere, right, for the most part. You're looking here at a daily, we go to a weekly. Um, I mean, yeah, we're kind of still trending up. Yes, I know some of my stuff had messed up. So let me go back to here to the daily. What is this on? Put this on the weekly as well. Put this on the weekly as well. We'll probably want this on a monthly. All right, sorry guys, I gotta fix some things. Some things kind of messed up on my charts. It's like TradingView wants me to pay for more indicators. Like, yo, like I'm using the same amount of indicators I used before, so y'all can like fuck off. I'm not paying. I'm not upgrading anymore. I'm good on my upgrades. Um, but yeah, I mean, I guess like where has the market really gone? Like we're just, I guess, turning higher. Is this the daily? This has to be the daily. Oh man, what is this doing? Input. No, what this? All right, let me make sure I'm on the right chart. We are on the right chart, right? All right, so we are on the right chart, and that's the problem. All right, let me do this real fast. Give me 1 second, folks. Let's change this to chart. Where's the chart? Chart. All right. Change this to chart. Change this to chart. All right, chart. All right. And change this to chart. And the 200 to chart. And 200 to chart. Chart. All right, there we go. All right, now let me save this. All right, boom. There we go. All right, so looking here, I mean, like looking at the weekly, I mean, we're just climbing higher, but I mean, yeah, I mean, we're just climbing higher. I mean, we're not really like turning higher, like how we see here. Like we're just making higher highs and higher lows. I mean, we kind of are, but it's like it's not it's kind of stalling out, should I say the most. You're not really just seeing that crazy action. I did kind of have this kind of draw out here. Um, I mean, I feel like you can kind of draw like this maybe, and it's actually I had it here. It's like we kind of fought fake like a fake little breakdown, kind of right here. Then kind of recovered it. I mean, I think maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't know really what I really truly see on the indices. It's just us climbing higher, but it's somewhat challenging um, market in some stocks, like stocks that you typically would like to play. So I think that's the main thing. Um, but yeah, I think I mean really, I don't like how this looks. I gotta fix this. I'll fix it another time. All right, but yeah, I mean, really, yeah, markets near all-time highs. Not really too much to be concerned about. The QQQ did kind of have like a little pullback here. To the 50-day moving average did get bought up, but we are still kind of like in this. I guess people have been calling it a VCP, volatility contraction pattern. Right, we're kind of just like in this time like this right here, and still like I don't know which way that we break out. Whichever way we go, I think that's the way it could potentially follow through for more downside or more upside. But we still haven't made new highs since back here in October. Are we still up here in this bear gap? We haven't. I guess we say we can completely close. And I know we got a wick today. I don't know if this wick was real or not, but I'm gonna leave it for right now. But like this is that bear gap from back here. We've kind of just been stalling out here. Um, but yeah, I mean, again, don't really have a lot to say here on the market. I mean, right now, I think if you're looking long, continue to look long. If you're intraday shorts or intraday longs, just got to pick your spots really. I don't think it's a full blown like hey it's you know full throttle bull market. I don't think it's full throttle like oh let's get bearish. It doesn't really feel that way. Looking here at some stocks at Tesla, this is a good trade I took today. I'm actually swinging some shares, not a big position, relatively light, honestly. But really, what I liked here was and we did kind of get this little pump right back up into here, and then we just flagged right back into the EMA 20, got a nice little rejection here, and then kind of seeing these two candles here how they played out. I was able to get a little entry intraday at a level that I defined, and I was able to swing the rest of those shares until the end of the day. So I can kind of show you here. Again, I trade intraday. Some people don't. It's all up to you and what you're able to see. This is kind of what I seen right here. Back up here to like this 442 level. I kind of seen this level right here. We kind of undercut it once. And I was able to get in right around here, around like 220. I got a nice move off into the lowest, peeled some off, left some on. See what happens, right? Don't have a lot. Whereas though, like if it gaps down, if it gaps down 20 points, I'll be happy, right? Some crazy, right? But nothing big. Like if it gaps up to 145 or below, like I'm gonna be totally mad, right? Yeah, I gave some gains back on what I made already, but kind of just playing with some of those profits, leaving those runners on. Really, it was just intraday level, I would say, that I really liked. Found a spot that I seen it was holding. You can see here in the 2-minute bounce, break, right? Breaks back up, pulls back, hits the 50, right? Bounce, breaks down again. I think that's a level. Some people may not see it as a level. I do see it as a level that can play intraday. So nice little move there on it intraday. Yeah, I mean that's really about it here. I think it just looks a little bear flaggish into those moving averages really. So I want to kind of see if it has any continuation to the downside. Other trade I took today, I was able to get in some SNDK. Didn't really get a good move on it. It took me 2 tries, I would say. You look here, I want to say it's on the 5-minute, and this is going to throw me out because that's too many things. But if we go here on the 5-minute chart, it was earlier in the day. I tried to play it right below here, below VWAP. I ended up stopping out somewhere on this candle, I want to say. If you go to like a 2-minute chart, right? Let's keep going. Yeah, I think I kind of took like one of these anticipatory entries, like right here as a breaking VWAP. That didn't work. And then I got back in as it broke VWAP. Got a little move, put a break-even stock, got stopped out. It was a profitable trade, but I was really looking for some continuation. I mean, this popped all the way up to 420. I thought this could be a potential rollover, but that did not occur. Other trade that I took today was this silver. I think it's probably back to where I got in at, yeah. So I kind of seen this right here on the silver, how this little consolidation was playing out. Very resemblance, I wouldn't say resemblance, but very similar to a day. I want to say it was this day right here. Let's see if it's going to go to it. Yeah, it's kind of similar to this day right here. I kind of remember like this little action that I had. Again, where it was just kind of like consolidating, like had like a level like you can see it kind of wicking off of, and then it just straight melts through. It's one of those like you just take it as it breaks, like hey, that's the level that it's holding, right? And then like what happens, like the bid just gets swiped, right? It just continues to bleed out. Very similar, I would say, on that action we got today on it. Not as much continuation on it, but right, you kind of see that level right there where it just kind of gets swiped right here at this $84 level. I think I showed you was $70, right? So like at those psych location, right, literally just swipes right through, right? I got it a little late. I got it around like 83, 85. And then I ended up adding on some of this little 2 minute look right here as it broke down at 83.65. My original stop was up here at 84.34, so I was risking about 40 cents. But then I pretty much doubled my size, and I was just using like my original entry as my stop, so right above here. So I was really risking relatively a little bit in terms of like the amount that I was really risking. So again, if you think about it, right, if I'm doing like my tool calculator, short. Right, I got in around 830, 83, 85. That's it, like right around here. Okay. Short, got in right around here. And I was risking high a day. Okay. There we go. That wants to work. 83, 85, risking high a day. I want to say it was around like 40 cents or so, right? Like 40, 45 cents. And then I pretty much doubled my size, almost probably a little bit more than double my size, and I left. So 83, 80, 86, right? So let me just do the math real fast. Right, so I went 83.85 plus 83.67. Let me do this, hold on. Times 100 plus 83.67 times 200 divided by, right, so my actual average ended up being around 83.73 was my average. And at that point, I just put my stop like above my break even, which was around, my original entry was 83.85, so right around here. Man, I had 300 shares, so I was risking like 14 cents. I got, a big move down. I mean, this was, almost $7 if you think about it from that perspective. But from my original entry at 83.85, right, to down to here, it was about a 2-hour move. But considering that I moved my stop down, I said, all right, if this is going to work, it's going to work here. I put my stop right above like my original spot. That's what I was risking, because I did double my size, but really I didn't double my risk almost. You're talking 14 cents, times 300. I was risking $42. My original risk here, if you recall, I only had 100 shares, right here at 83, and I was only risking up to here. So I was risking around the same amount, but I ended up doubling my size on it, and got a really good move on that. Sold out the rest. Not swinging this overnight, but it is what it is. All right. Yeah, that was my profitable trades today. Profitable for the day, profitable for the year, profitable for the week. Hope to keep it going. Pretty busy with work right now. I'll see how I'm able to manage this. I'm not gonna be as active with a lot of things that I got going on right now. But yeah, overall in the market, not a lot of things that we want to see really acting the way we want. Like here's your Mag 7 right below the EMA 9, 20, and 50, sitting here hovering at the 50-day moving average. We haven't even touched the 100. We didn't even touch the 100-day moving average this entire way up, since we kind of crossed over. Right, so we want to kind of see this get defended here. Another thing I kind of noticed is this IGV. I'm going to name it right. This is your tech software. This thing right here is just melting right back down into these lows from November. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, if you like to trade tech stocks, like a lot of the tech stocks haven't really been, that great. And now you're kind of stuck with like, do you want to trade, quantum names? These got upgrades today and literally just, fell off the, just literally got destroyed. I wouldn't say got destroyed, but pretty much no reaction off those upgrades that you heard. Looking here, like you got some semi stocks, maybe some AI cloud infrastructure things if you got active in it. But really, I'm just not seeing the greatest stuff. This ASTS didn't look too bad. Only issue I had with it was like it went early. Like it wasn't like a clean opportunity to get in out. This just wicked down right into this 92 spot that I had targeted from like the other day where I was looking to buy it. buy it through or stop it a little bit. It just wicked down in here and this route rolled back up. I guess I could have given it a $3 stop and target up to this 102 spot, which was previous all time highs, which that's a dead hit today. But it's kind of hard to get active on that after like a wick like that. Like I don't know really how you buy that. I mean, either way, I mean, you give it a $3 stop. I guess you could have just bought that through. But yeah, again, it's just not it's not the sexiest looks out there that I would say that I'm really too fond of that I found. So I mean, now I'll keep looking, but honestly, it's just I mean that's what the market is really giving out here. Like if you want to play MSTR, let's see what happened in MSTR today. All right, like that's pretty nasty. Like what, and then like what did you buy? This wedge pop. Then you got a rejection after 50, breaks the lows, close out the lows. Like, do you really want to swing that overnight? Yeah, so I mean, again, there's not a lot of sexy looks out there, right? Not nothing that really like just like, oh yeah, I want to get a piece of that. And I think maybe that's where we kind of need like a more of a reset on some things. But like yeah, I mean, I don't know. Point me to like what you guys are trading. That's like super hot right now. Because I'm not really finding it. And again, and it may be out there, but again, it's going to be in things that you're just not used to trading, like defense stocks. But then like, how do you trade this defense stocks after it had this day right here, and then it did that the following day off that news? I mean, this KTOS looks good, but like, where do you grab it at now? I mean, your chance to get it was right here on this breakout. That breakout day right there. Carmen, same thing, right? Carmen kind of set up, right? Now it's like a lot. Now it's kind of like locking you out. Like, where do you grab it at? That gives you a good risk to reward at this point. People have been trying to play Joby. Me, I don't really see it. Damn. God damn, UMAC. I didn't know UMAC did this today. No, UMAC popped up into this spot. I didn't know UMAC did this. But yeah, I mean, few, right? Not many great looks out there, I would say. Right? Here's your app stocks, I mean application stocks. Just none of them really look crazy good. I mean, I'm just surfing through. I just kind of know what they look like. I mean, I don't know. I do not 100% see the stocks. Reddit, nasty day. Like Twilio, I remember looking at Twilio, I didn't look at it. I just rolled completely over. So like it's just yeah, might get a little leg up and then it's roll back over. I'm just not 100% sure I'm seeing. You got Hood, and I talked about Hood back here. I said it's kind of looking a little bear flag. It hasn't made it high. This is something that hasn't made it high since October. Kind of just very similar to QQQ. But yeah, I mean, I guess you're playing China stocks. I don't trade China stocks, so I guess we can look at some of the semis, but the semis haven't really been that sexy to play either. Like you see this ALAP has stuffed multiple times up here at this 180 spot, 183 or so. 80 AEHR. Yeah, I could probably maybe get active in something like this, but it needs a couple more days. I want to see it kind of pull back a little bit more. Now I talked about Dell rolling over. Dell then rolled over. I talked about it right here. I got stopped out on the rest of my shares on this day right here, unfortunately. About $1.15 or so kind of stopped me out, and then it kind of completed that move I was looking for. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Point me to where you guys are looking at. I know this probably had a little undercut of a level. I know I had this. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch this semis. FSLR. Yeah, not the greatest looks, people. I don't know. What do you guys playing? I don't really see the setups that are out there. This like in Head and Shoulders continues lower. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's been in shit like this. It's been in like playing, this this day right here on CRML, right? But I mean, this looks nasty. This looks like capitulation. Like they just this thing is just rug. Like, do I expect this to go all the way back up to here? Like, where do I target to now? I mean, it was a nice hit here, and probably seen something similar on like LER maybe. Not really on LER, but maybe a UUU or a Amy. Maybe I say Amy, right? I mean, this hasn't really went, but I know USAR, right? Like, didn't really go. I mean, UUUU. Yeah, I mean, I had this day here, right? Try to get a day two continuation. If you try to add it on some, well, now those shares you just added on just reversed. Uh, this Roblox, man, I kind of wanted to get a little part of this release. I didn't keep it on watch though. But yeah, like I just went through some stocks. Like this is like my master watch list. Like I should be able to find things on here that I'm like, okay, haha, there's something I like, but I'm just not really seeing a lot. I did grab some shares of this. Let's see if I can get some continuation on this. I really just bought it above 88. I mean, I didn't really get a move. Not a lot of shares. I'm really just stopping out. Like I give it like a $4 stop. I'm trying to see if I maybe, I don't know, maybe this leg's higher. We'll see. But yeah, again, just not the best looking things out there. Honestly, I'm not seeing it. Honestly, I'm not seeing a whole bunch of great looking setups. And again, it's just not in things like you better be ready to buy them when they're ready. Like, and it's like stupid shit like this. Like just, yeah, I don't know. Again, like I said, I'm trying to get more into swing trading. Going into this year. But not really finding things. Let me go check on this stock I was trading. I did trade this back here, and this is right. You take your shit, you take your losses, man. And I stopped out before my actual stop point was right here because it just wasn't working. It wasn't acting right. So there's no reason for me to kind of continue it. AMD, I mean, gaps up and does that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I talked about this breaking down here. Nice little breakdown. All right, Microsoft, like, don't trade this. Look at this shit. Like, I don't know who's trading it. I mean, Netflix is still kind of bitless. Looks just trailing the 9 and the 20. Hasn't even closed above the 20 yet. There's no bid on it. Palantir. I mean, this thing hasn't done nothing. It's trading sideways. So yeah, I mean that's kind of what I see. You know, looking at some of the major leaders that are out there, and then where are people looking at? I guess, I think I have put together a watch list of where is it at? I think it's like my weekly leaders on the year. I haven't looked at them really in detail, but like these are like the things that's leading on the year. It's like maybe I gotta look at the stocks that are acting right. Find opportunities on these. But again, just not stuff that you're typically used to trading. This INCY doesn't look too bad. If it wants to kind of trade a little sideways, maybe. Actually, I wouldn't mind if it gets some news. You might can get a nice little move on this if the market gets hot. But yeah, man, that's Galaxy. Is how to move. Oh, they finally fixed it. 'Cause they had this under. I don't know what they had this under. Sorry for anyone who played this Affirm. People was trying to play this Affirm breakout. I mean, yeah, good luck. Yep, that's it, folks. I don't have too much to say about the market. That it's. I think we're better off to they'll get some sort of little reset. But yeah, I mean, market's doing what it needs to do, but it's just I don't know, the stocks that I would think, you know, you would check for, you know, they're just not making a move right now. What's IWM doing? Hmm. Well, I guess we should be in fucking small caps. I guess I gotta look more into small caps, right? Because this is making new highs. So maybe that's the look. You know, find some of these more small cap stocks that are working. But yeah, man, that's all about me. I mean, that's all I really got for today, man. Peace. God bless.